The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, Jamb, has narrated the role it played when some female students were prevented from sitting for mock Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination at the Covenant University, Ota, Ogun State. Sahara reporters had on Sunday reported that some Muslim candidates for the mock test were reportedly denied entry for some time at Covenant University in Kenaland for wearing the hijab. Kenaland is a private city in Ota, Ogun State, southwest Nigeria. The hosts the headquarters of Winners Chapel Living Faith Church, Covenant University, and Faith Academy, all founded by Bishop David Oyedepo. In a video seen by Sahara reporters, someone narrated how some Muslims candidates were denied entry into the venue of the mock examination organized annually by Jamb in many centers across the country. Covenant University is one of such centers. In its reaction, Jamb said it took action immediately its attention was drawn to the issue. The attention of the university was promptly drawn to this development and a vehement denial of authorizing its security personnel to prevent any genuine candidates from entering the institution was issued. According to the university, no such authority was given to that effect, and it decried the attendant embarrassment the incident had caused to the institution. It was therefore against this backdrop that upon learning of the university along with its CBT center officials had rushed to the gate to rescue the unfortunate situation and ensure that the candidates take their examination. Regrettably, the unwarranted delay prevented the affected candidates from meeting the time for the examination, the bulletin read. While apologizing to the concerned candidates, the board assured them of opportunity to sit for the rescheduled exam. It added, it should be noted that the board, as an equal opportunity organization, would never condone any sinitla of discrimination against any entity or person. The general public is therefore given all necessary assurances that the board would put necessary machinery in motion to ensure that such an incident does not reoccur in future. So what does this mean? Because the authority has said, because even if you are, I don't understand, because was that the first time exam or jam is being conducted in that place, that it is now this time around that the security will now say people should not enter? It's the dressing, which which of course the church has already, or the school has already said nobody gave anybody any form of a instruction not to allow anybody to enter or not to enter. I think the only thing that can make you not to enter is only when you don't have the slip, which I know maybe if you want to enter a place, okay, are you supposed to write exam here? Then you have to bring your slip or your ID card, receipt. Okay, you really want to write the exam, fine. So all this back and forth, which I don't really understand. If at the end of the day they were allowed to enter, so then you want to tell me that it was the school authority that asked them not to enter? Because if it was just for only exam for that day, I don't think the school has the authority to do that. But if it is something that, okay, they want to come to our school or this and that, okay, the school can tell you that we don't want you. We don't want that kind of we have our rules and regulations. But for just exam that will be written in just one day, I don't think the school will have that authority. We have that authority to do that. So I don't know now. That Jam is telling us that they are apologizing. Did they not write the exam? They are apologizing because from what we learned later, they were able to enter, but some people, they delayed them. So they wrote the exam. So what is this big deal that you are apologizing? They are trying to make it a big deal. I don't understand. The person that did that, I think the school authority also, if they did not give such a order to tell some people not to enter, then the people or the security people or those who are at the gate should be fired. I think that's what the school needs to do. If the school is claiming that they know nothing about it, now it's degenerating because they are looking for a way to get at this man. That's just the way I'm seeing it. You see all the nonsense that APC has been doing. They will not say anything. They are not trying to. They'll behave as if nothing happened or they've never heard such a thing. The other day, we know what happened to Deborah in Sokoto. Did you see any of them? Even the governor of the state, did he make any meaningful statement? Did he make any move? Even the presidency was saying that everybody should respect this thing. And somebody's life was taken. You are saying everybody should respect. Is that who has the right to take law into his hand? To take somebody else's life? Today now, the police told us that the people that perpetrated that act, they are out of the country. They can't see them again. Is that what they are telling us? Really? So this whole thing, this what is it called? This apology to me that is coming from the Jamb is unnecessary, and they are looking for trouble. If the school is clean, or is innocent, the school should be able to sanction or fire anybody who stopped anybody from entering. Even in church, I don't think any church, when somebody comes with hijab, I don't think anybody, maybe because of security issue or whatever, but I don't think any church will stop anybody don't wear hijab, or the person is a visitor, that the person can do whatever he wants to do, not really maybe in a bad line, but if that's the way person dresses, in as much the person is modesty and all of that. But if you are still putting hijab, even somebody who does not even put some scarves on church, you will say, oh, please take handkerchief, cover your hair. So if somebody is even putting on hijab, at least now, okay, you've covered your hair. But even these days, nobody, you tell people what you want to tell them. It is not in their own judgment to take whatever they are being told. So for these people to be apologizing, unless the people were not allowed to write in the first place, but they allowed them to write the exam. But for as many or for whosoever that was there that caused the delay, should be fired. Great development, religion should not be used to affect the future and psychological state of our young generation. Jamb is a unified exam. I believe Covenant University must have agreed to the terms of Jamb before it has been accredited as one of its centers. This is what someone is saying here. The one issue that have kept this country very backward and underdeveloped is religious attachment, and until the people too obsessed with it free themselves and put sincere national interest, therefore before religion, the country will continue to remain a mockery amongst other nations. Okay. Okay, well, one thing is that rule is rule. Jamb is trying to create religious trouble. If this is other way around, would Jamb do the same? Would they do the same? Those that can't write Jamb last year due to center network problems and logistics was not compensated. It seems Jamb may end of having more litigations in future if they didn't create a level playing ground for all students. Every institution has its rules, so if you are going there, act by their rules. But if they later allow them to enter, so which rule are we talking about here? But the church has said, or the school has said, they didn't know anything of such. Will anybody attend Muslim school without hijab? Covenant school is a private Christian school which have their standard according to their faith. But all of you who are talking about it, they have standard. The school, they never even said anything about that. They said they don't know anything about it. That was what they said. So stop making excuses for the church or the school. The school never said they put that rule that people will not write exam because of dressing or no dressing. Because one thing is that was not the first time that they are writing exam there. The exam must have been taking place and people already know the rules and regulations. And I don't think that was the first time people putting on hijab going to that place. It was just a one-off thing. Covenant University have standard and must be adhered to. They have dressing code. Jamb did well for apologizing, but next time you should profile the university to understand their mode of operation before sending candidates. I believe in one some of my Christian friends' perspective views by saying church wasn't like this before, though some has the highest percentage, just a day exam, not by studying there, but they participate in politics openly, refers everything as war. No long epistle to write. Christian Muslim love each other before many pastoralpreneur and alphapreneur sneak in. We will be all right. Last the center should be cancelled. Why should it be cancelled? It is a private Christian university that has law of its operations. What the government is even causing, the problem government is causing is even more than what the people themselves are causing. That is just the way I see it.